Happy New Year! If buying or selling a home is on your 2026 radar, today's video will help you start the year informed. I'm Rhonda Townsend with RE/MAX Excellence, and I'm breaking down the latest Palm Beach County market numbers in two parts. First, a December 2025 versus November 2025 snapshot, and then we'll zoom out to a full year-over-year comparison, 2025 versus 2024 for residential real estate. My goal is to keep this simple and practical, so by the end, you'll understand what these trends may mean for buyers, sellers, and anyone planning a move in 2026. Let's start with the month-over-month story. December showed more closed sales and higher prices compared to November, while new listings and pending contracts dipped. Inventory stayed high overall, with a slight change month to month. Active listings were 13,968 in December, down slightly from 14,075 in November. New listings were 2,706 in December, down from 3,248 in November. Fewer new listings can sometimes be seasonal, especially around the holidays. Now, demand and activity. Pending under contract homes were 1,668 in December, down from 1,903 in November. But closed sales rose to 1,914 in December, up from 1,578 in November. Pending homes are properties that have accepted offers but haven't closed yet. Closed sales tell us what actually finished. Pricing moved up in December. Median sale price, $510,000 in December versus $490,000 in November. Average sale price, $1,020,866 in December versus $798,365 in November. Quick note, median is the midpoint sale price, half sold above, half sold below. Average can swing more, depending on the mix of higher-priced or lower-priced homes that sold that month. Market pace was steady overall. Median days on market, 49 in December versus 51 in November. Average days on market, 89 in both months. And months of supply, one of the clearest supply and demand indicators, was 6.91 in December, down slightly from 7.09 in November. Months of supply is the estimated number of months it would take to sell the current inventory at the current sales pace. Higher supply generally means more choices for buyers and more competition for sellers. Okay? So that's the month-to-month snapshot. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. This next section compares the full year, January 1st through December 31st, 2025, versus the same time period in 2024 for Palm Beach County residential. Here are the big picture changes. Now let's break it down by major property types. This helps because the headline numbers can hide different trends across condos, single-family homes, and attached housing. In single-family homes, activity and volume were higher year over year with a modest change in the percent of list. Condos show a different pattern. Inventory was higher, closings were slightly lower, and the percent of list was lower, meaning the typical sale was further below the last list price. Let's quickly define percent of list. You'll also hear this called the sale to list ratio. It's the final sale price divided by the last list price expressed as a percentage. For example, 95% suggests homes sold about 5% below the last asking price on average. When this percentage moves lower, it often suggests buyers had more room to negotiate or that pricing needed to adjust to meet the market. A few additional year-over-year notes by segment. This is why segment-level data matters. Different property types can behave very differently in the same year. Here's how to use this information in a practical way, without guessing the future. For buyers, higher inventory in several segments means more choices and potentially more leverage, depending on the neighborhood and price range. Percent of list trends can help you set a realistic negotiation plan. If you're targeting condos or mobile, manufactured, the year-over-year stats show larger gaps from list to sale than some other segments. For sellers, with more active listings year over year, positioning matters, pricing, condition, and presentation all impact how quickly a home gets traction. Percent of list is a helpful benchmark to plan for negotiation, especially in segments where the typical gap widened. Before you go, check the description for the full report links. You'll find the Palm Beach County December update, the Palm Beach County year-end comparison, and I'm also including West Palm Beach and Wellington year-end market reports, so you can see how different parts of the county are trending. If you want help applying these numbers to your specific situation, whether you're buying, selling, or just planning ahead, reach out and I'll put together a neighborhood-specific update and CMA-style review with clear next steps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next month for another market report.